Aren't you starting?
Nah, bro.
What? Why did I get to? Why did I have to start?
Because you got the timer on your end. I was counting down for you.
Okay, you didn't know.
I even did the push to you, like it's action time.
Action, baby. How you going, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? What is going on in the world, Tom?
Everything's going on in the world. We've got natural disasters. We've got political unrest. We've got midgets. We've got anything you want.
Yeah. Are you talking about the picture I sent you?
Oh, yeah. I wasn't, but yeah.
We won't
you
go
can
into
explain that.
We won't go into that. We have had actually a lot on the plate for lockdown and the doc this week. This is actually going to be like, I don't think we'll get through everything, guys. Just a little precursor.
We might get like some kind of Pulitzer Prize for journalism from this episode, maybe.
Speaking of which, can dogs give you pink eye?
Good question. Probably.
Yeah.
I'll say probably.
Because my boy Fenton's got the runs right now. I didn't realise a few times, and so obviously I'll pick him up and pop him on myself. Not on my face. Not on my face before you think that. But then I'll look, he'll be like on the chest, and I look at the chest and there's just fucking shit on it.
Oh, bro.
Yeah, he's used me as the old toilet paper.
Are you still picking up his wet-ass shits with your bare hands?
I don't pick up the wet ones, the dry ones. And we need to do a survey. Did we end up doing a survey where it was okay?
I think you asked on the podcast and everyone was like, that's not normal.
No, they said it was fine.
Frenchy treats dog shit like KFC chickens and he sucks his fingers after he picks it up. He's like, delicious.
Okay, what about this? Would you rather, Tom, dog shit been out in the sun for 10 days. It's dry. It's a fucking pellet. It's dry. Would you rather pick that up bare hands or wipe a dog's butt with toilet paper?
Wipe a dog's butt with toilet paper.
That's fucking gross.
Because I'm not touching the shit.
Yeah, but you might. It might spurt on over. You don't know. It's still like
I've got a bit of experience.
You got to go straight into a dog's butthole. Why would you prefer?
I've got a lot of experience wiping my own ass, so I'm pretty sure I could do with dogs without getting shit all over myself.
No, there you go. So I don't. There you go.
Frenchie licks it.
The only way I could wipe a dog's butt is if I put it like sort of crouched over it and then went in behind. So it's like the same way I used to do it.
You'd have to put your asshole and his asshole frighteningly close, like on top of each other, like a little double-decker butthole.
Yeah, I hope you weren't eating for this podcast, guys, because that's how we started the show. Let's get into the question that at least our viewers want to know, and anyone who follows Tom on social media. Tom, are you okay?
Why do you ask?
Because you did something that's usually reserved for I'd say year 9 girl going through a bad breakup. Or trying to stand out at a high school. The alti girl. You've dyed your hair blue, Tom.
And I'm trying to do both of those things, Frenchy. And yeah, I've dyed my mullet, the tip of my mullet. So just the mullet bit, a nice kind of bluish green. It's very poppin'.
Yeah, it's awesome colour. It's like full aqua, bro. It's really cool colour.
This is one of the benefits of working from home. Just say I'm on a professional Zoom call like this. I can just tuck it back.
Tuck it behind.
And I'm just a normal businessman.
You're a normal businessman.
And then when I party, I just part the seas.
And they're like, okay, It's a Friday afternoon. He's ready for some Zoom drinks.
Yeah, so I'm like, I can't do anything at the moment because I'm in one of the severely locked down areas.
The hotspot.
The hotspot, baby. So I thought I'd look hot for it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So I can't do any acting or anything anyway, so I'm not getting any auditions. So I'm like, I can have a weird haircut.
I don't think it's that weird. I actually think you would get more roles with a blue mullet. You will stand out, bro.
Okay.
You will stand out. You actually remind me, segue, of a character in a movie I just watched.
Which movie?
Now, before I tell you guys about the movie I watched, I need to say I like chick flicks, okay?
You have terrible taste in shows.
But I also grew up with two sisters, so they always had chick flicks on, and I'm used to watching them. There was a movie I grew up with called She's All That. Did you ever watch that, Tom?
It's a classic. Amanda Bynes.
No, that's She's the Man.
Oh, yeah, it's different, isn't it? I do remember She's All That, actually.
Freddie Prinze
Jr. Ah, yes.
And Lainey Boggs.
Who?
Lainey Boggs was I don't know her actress name.
I don't think I've ever heard of her.
So essentially, guys, if you haven't seen it, but you have seen the movie Not Another Teen Movie, you've essentially seen She's All That, because that movie, 90% of the parody was She's All That.
True. It's like...
really hot dude says he can turn anyone into prom queen, and they pick the second hottest girl in the school who had glasses on. So they were like, oh, I had no idea. She was a fucking rig.
Yep. It's a classic. It's like, I think it's been used, that formula. There's like a bet that takes place, and then they actually fall in love. And then it's like the premise for like a lot of films.
Well, it's the premise for the movie I watched on Sunday. A remake of She's All That called He's All That. Clever. Now, if you could choose the greatest actress ever to be in a movie, who would you pick?
Kate Winslet.
Addison Rae is correct.
Oh.
Addison Rae. A girl who's TikTok famous for doing silly faces and hot little booty shaking twerks, where the fuck the kids are calling them now. She's sheeshing along. She got a role. I don't think I've ever fucking heard her speak before. Have you?
I think I have, yeah.
Because I was thinking because I saw the trailer for it. I was like, yo, is that Addison Rae? Because I'm interested. I'm very interested, guys, about crossovers when YouTubers or TikTokers or whatever go into mainstream. I think you are too, Tom.
Yeah.
Well, it's like relatable for us because we're trying to get into movies and stuff like that too.
Yeah.
So she's got 100 million followers, so she's obviously a natural choice because people know she is. Do they give a fuck if she can act? No.
How was her acting? Because I haven't seen it yet.
The trailer was good. I was like, yo, she's actually not too bad. And then...
no good.
No, there was some parts where I was like, okay, she's actually seeming like she's having a conversation. And then it's like, yo, did you learn the script, like, now? Do you have the script taped to the bottom of the camera? Like, fucking...
Yeah.
Some parts were so wooden. And they also got shit actors around her, like, fucking... What's the one of the Kardashians called that's not Kim?
Chloe.
The other
Kendall.
one.
Kendall Jenner.
Kourtney Kardashian was in it. So bad, bro. That was like the worst thing I've ever seen.
She was actually in it. I can't even imagine her acting.
In it. She's, hey, I'm your publicist, and what you did was not cool, so we don't have any brands for you. Let me know if you start popping again. Except with less enthusiasm.
Who was the dude? Who was the He's All That?
So the dude. So Addison Rae, spoiler, she's an influencer. Big stretch for her. She's killing it. She's dating this really hot dude who's in music videos. She walks into his trailer. Whoa, she's live streaming as he's cheating on her.
Nice.
Yeah, so she blows up at him, and then she starts crying, and she gets a bubble out her nose.
Oh, that's embarrassing.
And so so that's what causes her to lose all these followers, was her getting cheated on, which doesn't seem fair.
It's important to blame the victims. I've always said that.
If someone's still doing out of context Tom and Frenchy, please clip that. It's important to blame the victims. I've always said that.
So now clip that one of Frenchy redoing it, so it's even better.
But I'm laughing, so it seems like I'm referencing something else. So anyway. They start calling her Bubble Girl because she gets a bubble of snot out her nose, which is fucking classic. That was actually the most believable bit of the movie because I could see any group of friends doing that.
Yeah, that's something you'd do, Bubble Nose.
Oh, Bubble. Yeah, Bubble Nose. Bubble Girl. As I'm like crying, wanking over her. So anyway, she's like, I can turn anyone into prom king. He was just nothing before me. And her friend's like, okay, let's get a bet. The bet to end all bets, whatever. and they go around the school and trying to pick which loser it's going to be. Really fat Asian kid. They're like, no, he's going to be rich. There's no way. He's already pretty cool. And then they pick this alty dude who just takes photos on a still camera on like a 5D or something. He's got a backwards hat and he's like...
There's no saving him.
He doesn't like talking to people. He's really like, get out of my face. And he's so fucking hot.
Of course he is.
Already. He's just like long hair hot. He's like hipster hot.
Yeah.
Like, and then the makeover scene, they just cut his hair and he's hot. He's as hot as he was before.
Oh man, they should have got something crazy, like someone who's like real, I don't know, like deformed, like we talked about last week.
I was thinking that.
Because I was watching a show, because I was looking for weird shows, and there's one called The Swan, where heaps of ugly women come into this reality show and they get full plastic surgery makeovers.
Beautiful.
Which would have been, that's a good plot twist.
That's the message of Grease, which was a very popular movie.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Let's rewrite this movie then, Tom. He's all that. We'll stick with the reboot. Three hotties walking around their school. They got to pick the biggest loser to try to turn into prom king. Who are we thinking?
One of the teachers, one of the like creepy teachers, could be an option.
I don't know. Teachers have cars, and so
True.
Kids will be like, "Yo, he's got a car." The teacher can buy him alcohol. Like, I don't think. I think teachers like doable. I'm thinking year 7 kid.
Oh, like really young. And they've got to give him like growth hormones and like Ashley and Martin some facial hair and all that type of stuff.
What about like someone she's related to, and then they make him? Do they have to make out the prom king and queen?
Yeah, they should.
Should.
Yeah.
Okay, who else would you pick? I guess you could turn anyone into prom king, really, if you're Addison Rae.
Yeah, why not? Just like, I'm trying to think of something that's not really mean.
What about like a heaps non-woke dude? What's like a legend?
Like you.
No.
He's like a YouTuber, a comedian.
No, I'm woke. I'm the wokest, bro. Well, I'm trying to think like what would like, because you know, like 22 Jump Street, how like everything's changed in high school, and it's like cool to be like a vegetarian and drive like a eco-friendly car.
Yeah,
and shit like
right.
That. So I'm trying to think actually what would be actually hard to turn into prom king, which is a great hypothetical to start the podcast.
But it's very difficult.
I guess you'd want someone who's just got cancelled.
I thought you were about to say cancer. Someone who's just got cancer. All right, we're gonna turn their life around and make them prom king. That's a weird plot. That's a different film.
That's a feel good film, but that is.
It is, yeah. It's like a make a wish vibes. He's like, I always wanted to be prom king.
Do you think it would be a good spin-off, a company to start? You know, Make a Wish. Make a dish.
Okay.
We get kids or people who are going to die and teach them how to make one meal.
Yeah, so you can teach them your classic. I always wanted Frenchy to teach me how to make his one bolognese dish that's also nachos.
Or maybe make a fist, and kids who want to fist a porn star before they go.
Oh my god, that's illegal.
Of age kids.
Then they're not kids.
Well, it depends what country they're in, isn't it, Tom?
Oh, this is spun off. So how would you rate the film? Should people watch it?
Oh no, it's horrendous. But like, I'm very interested, as I'm saying, like of the people who do the crossover, social media stars who cross over into movies. So
yeah, it's a tough one because like to be a star in a film, it's with anything. Practice makes perfect, and if it's your first time doing something, you're not going to do great.
No, it's like, it was just too much for her. She kind of was all right acting at the start, and then there's so many fucking plot holes. It's a proper Netflix movie. You know how they just don't give a fuck about plots? They're like, oh, you're already on the fucking app. There's nothing else to watch. You'll watch it.
Yeah, true. And we do. And we do watch it.
And we fucking do.
Speaking of, I was watching something that I made fun of you for watching about maybe a year and a half ago on this podcast. Do you remember that? The World War II documentary?
Yes, bro. How good is it?
So, for those listening, it's called World War II in color. So they've got all this crazy access footage. Like, I don't know how they got it, but they've like colored it. It was all in black and white, and they've like painted over the top. It looks epic.
Very different vibes of what we watch. And that's what's good about the podcast. We bring everything to the table. I watched a movie. Median age of the watchers is 9. You watched a show, median age of the watchers is 84. So
surely. They're so old they have to get like their kids to put it on. I can't imagine they could figure it out.
What are your thoughts? What's your thoughts about World War II in colour, Tom?
Oh, it was really good. It was long. It was most of my weekend. It was big episodes. There's like 13 episodes, all about an hour long.
Bro, that's not really that long for a war that spanned 5 years. It involved the whole world.
I mean, I felt like I'd done my service by watching it.
There's a lot of different plots to cover, bro.
I'm a hero, is what I'm trying to say.
Bro, don't you think it's crazy? There's one full episode on, like, the desert warfare in the north of Africa.
Yeah, bro.
The desert rat or whatever his name was.
It took him 10 episodes to even mention the Holocaust shit. I thought it was going to be majority of it.
Well, that's what's so crazy is they didn't know about it for, like, literally most of the war.
Yeah, they say they didn't, but they fucking knew. Like, some of those high-ups knew that shit was going on. How could you not know? Some whispers would get back.
I think it was like the Harvey Weinstein sort of vibes.
Yeah, a bit more extreme, but yeah.
Well, yeah, obviously, but...
fucking wild, though. There was some funny bits. Like, the funny bits... Like, I was laughing. It was a laugh-out-loud comedy, now.
Okay, tell us the funny bits of World War II.
The bits I enjoyed...
wars in modern history.
The bits I enjoyed were where they were going, like, the decoys and stuff like that. So there was one scene where they were trying to make the Germans think they were storming a certain beach. So they put through, like, the fake news that they were going out to this certain beach, and they didn't want to put all their resources on this beach, but they wanted to make it look like they had. So they made blow-up tanks.
Yep.
Where they just inflated a bunch of tanks that weren't even real, and then they made fake planes out of, like, plywood and painted them, and, like, fake tanks and all this shit, and they fell for it. I was like, I didn't know they had that kind of banter back then.
Crazy, yeah. It's because, I guess, the German spy planes could only take such long-range photos from like, kilometers away. It all looked real. It looked
real. Yeah, totally.
So funny.
And they did that other one where they put a already dead body with some fake papers in its pocket and just washed it up on shore on their side, and then they found it and read this fake, like, spy shit that they thought they'd uncovered, and then it was all just decoy shit. That was the shit I liked.
Well, that was what they were saying. If you've seen that Benedict Cumberbatch movie, did it cover the Enigma machine in World War II in colour?
Yeah.
So that was pretty much what won them the war. Well, one of the reasons. And the craziest part about that is how they broke the Germans' code without the Germans knowing. So and so what they would have to do is decide. They know there's going to be a bombing, but if it would kill, like, a certain amount of people, they might have to let it happen so they could keep using the code. You know what I mean? It was like they had to make decisions whether they wanted to reveal they knew this attack was going to take place because they had to keep the secret that they'd broken their transmissions. It's fucking wild, man.
It was so crazy. Like, I've never watched a lot of stuff on the war, but far out.
I told you. So
it's an old man thing, though. I'm starting to get old. I got to the age you were when you watched it, and I was like, oh, I'm craving some history.
We think it's the early 30s thing. We think, like, males' brains tweak at early 30s into World War documentaries and fantasy football.
Yeah, I won't be doing the fantasy football one.
Oh, it's fucking good, Tom. Well, that's what I'm like. It's just like a rite of passage to getting into documentaries. What other old man shit are we about to get into, do you reckon?
Drinking port.
No.
Cigars.
Yeah, cigars are cool.
Cigars, actually, I have vaped.
Yeah, I've been vaping a bit lately.
You have?
Well, because I played 3 poker games on the weekend, so the missus lent me her vape for each one. And
Your girlfriend has a vape. That's surprising.
Yeah, so and I was just having it. I'm like, yo, this is so much cooler way to, like a cigar, to play poker. And I felt like it helped my skills at poker.
You reckon?
Yeah, because
you'd blow out you blow out the smoke and cover your eyes. That's funny.
No, that was good, man. It was good. That's literally, guys, if for everyone else who's stuck in lockdown, there's about half Australia right now. The rest of you are chill. Online poker, there's this site, what is it called? And it's actually fucking sick, Tom. So it's 10 people around a table, but you see and hear each other. They got videos where
That's
you see
funny.
Them. Yeah, so it's really cool.
Did you dress up, or does your character dress up? Does it give you like a tuxedo or something?
No, well, I wore like big glasses for most of it, and then I realized the reflection you could probably see.
That's funny.
On the screen if you really tried.
That's heaps funny. You're just showing your cards the whole time.
Yeah. Oh, fucking idiot.
That's heaps funny.
World War II, eh? World War II.
Yeah, man. The other thing I've been rewatching Greek.
Oh,
that's so good.
Does it make you want to be in a frat again?
Oh, so hard.
Oh, is that wait, is that the one about the frat, or is that the doco about Greek yogurt?
Oh, it's the yogurt doco.
No, yeah, no.
Yeah. It's like Greek yogurt. It's delicious and healthy.
It is.
It only goes for 5 seconds.
Healthy. It's not delicious.
No, it's Greek is a show that was I think it was on the ABC in America, and it's about it follows the stories of a fraternity and a sorority, and it's real good. Check it out. I think it's on Disney Plus.
Thanks for that, Tom. They only have like 2 seasons or something, though, don't they?
Nah, bro. They've got 5 seasons or some shit.
Okay, hero.
You're missing out.
Fucking relax, cunt. Do you want to do the wheel, or you want to get in some stories?
Oh, I want to do the wheel.
Yeah,
Let's share this wheel.
Yeah, you do.
The Wheel of Misfortune. If you haven't listened to our podcast in a while, it's a wheel with random things on it, and we take turns spinning it. Frenchie's going first, and we do what it says.
Yeah,
the
we
wheel.
Fucking go.
The wheel is our god. All right, here we go. We're spinning for Frenchie.
God of the wheel.
This is a new one. This is a new one this week, and it is put on an item of makeup.
I'll go see what's lying around.
So this is a new addition to the wheel this week. We've got a few new things to mix it up. We've got a new producer helping us out called Alex, and one of his ideas was put on lipstick. And we thought, why limit ourselves to lipstick? We might get it multiple times. So why not an item of makeup each time? The other things that are new on the wheel, let me check. We've got eat a raw egg. Remove an item of clothes. I think that might have been there before. Spontaneous song. Other person decides on topic and song. Then we've got do a shot about 20 times. Oh, and also practice our accents on a prank call. Which, so it's all up to the wheel. It's not up to us, really. The wheel's in control. It's one of our producers. It's beloved by the people. Frenchie's coming back now with some makeup. What has he got? What makeup has he got?
Now, here's the thing, Tom.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's not even open. What did you do your spin yet?
Nah, I was talking.
How the fuck do you open this cunt?
Is it a mascara or what do you got?
Ah!
Mate, come on. It's not a jar.
It might as well be.
What item of makeup have you got?
Lipstick.
Oh, finally.
But here's the thing. It said put on an item of makeup. Doesn't say I have to put in the right spot.
True.
I'm thinking I'm going to go moustache or eyebrows with it. What do you think?
I mean, it's not my lipstick. I don't care. She's going to have your fucking dog shit on it. Frenchie's going to go put on some brown lipstick from his dog's red lipstick, if you know what I'm saying. All right, do I spin the wheel while Frenchie's fucking around? I think so. Let's spin it. This is for me. Spinning around. Oh, no, not do Batsu or Bat Poo again.
Yes. Yes.
All right. I'll talk you through Frenchie's makeup routine.
Do it. Okay, wait. I can't.
Right.
Well. You can still talk to
I'll be if. Why are you using scissors?
I don't know how to open it.
Oh my god, it can't be that hard. I think you should ask your girlfriend.
Can you be Batsu already?
So, welcome back to my fashion beauty channel. My name is Batsu. I am with my friend Batpoo, and he is about to apply makeup. He is going to look like a sexy Western girl. He is struggling to open because his wrists are made of noodles. He's got noodle arms. He's managed to open the seal. My friend Batpoo once ate an egg through the shell. He is not very smart. He's currently still struggling to open it. How many Batpoo does it take to open a lipstick? It takes all his strength. Okay, Batpoo.
That's lipstick, but
that is a lip gloss, Batpoo. Okay, Batpoo is applying to his eyebrows. Oh no. Oh, Batpoo is getting into the hair dye routine with Batsu. He has got a big red monobrow right now. It is quite intense. And he's going the mustache as well.
Just a light shade.
He looks like if a Greek woman had sex with a redhead man, this would be their baby.
Okay, that's enough. That is enough.
Oh, beautiful.
That was fun. That is so good. It's funny because Sam cuts up these clips and puts them on TikTok and all the socials. So there's going to be some out of context shit going around now.
Do we want to spin the wheel again, or
why not?
It seems like it's delivering the goods.
Why not? Why not, ladies and gentlemen? I have a big red monobrow on my fucking head.
All right, let's go. This is for Frenchy. A signer shot.
Oh, lucky boy, Tom.
I got it ready to go. I've got my...
Tom's a shot king on this fucking podcast.
Whiskey tawny.
I got pretty dusty on the weekend. I don't know if I told you. I was playing poker Friday, Saturday. Friday night, I ended up going late.
Cheers.
And cheers, brother. And I got so dusty, I ended up spilling like beer all over myself, by myself in my study.
Oh no!
Yeah, it was fucking problem. Then me and the dog had a 1 a.m. wrestle, just hammered.
Is that how you got pink eye?
Yeah, well, maybe. It's like shit on my face.
Oh, at least your eyebrows will match your pink eye.
I was legit worried about pink eye because he climbs all over me, and then I didn't realize for ages he had just fucking skitties. Your spin now, Tom.
All right, here we go. Spinning away.
Spinny.
Oh, spontaneous song. Other person decides on topic and song.
Well, okay. Here's what I'm thinking. Mm-hmm. Kanye's album come out today. Did you know that?
I did hear. I haven't heard it. What's the deal with it? I heard is it just like a raw or something? Is it like shit?
I only listened to the very first track. It was called Donda Chant, where he just keeps saying Donda, classic Kanye. I think that was his mum's name.
Donda.
Yeah. And then, but it's got 27 tracks on it, which seems
holy
like a lot.
Shit, that's a lot.
So we're going to do one of the tracks from Kanye's album, guys.
Excellent.
So if you like this, maybe check out the rest of the album.
Yep. Feel free to jump in on a verse. I don't want to hog the airtime, you know?
Yeah. If I feel a good spot, I'll jump in. Do you have any good ideas for topics?
Oh, topics. I think you've got the tracks. Just use one of the rap tracks we got on there.
Yeah, I'll get into it now.
Topics. What have we talked about so far? Maybe World War II? What else have we talked? He's the Man. Maybe He's the Man's a better...
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
World War II is a bit depressing.
Okay, that could be the topic. High school is like World War II.
Okay, yeah, I like that.
Tell me if you like this one. You like this one?
Oh, I can't hear it.
Oh, that's weird.
It's very quiet. Is there the option to make it go live or something? There's like a button.
I've done that. How's that?
Yeah, it's better. Yeah. Yeah, Kanye West new album. Time for school, get my backpack. Got an AK in my knapsack. School is like war. Say hi to the teacher, what a whore.
Beat change, new topic. It's about called getting pink eye from your dog.
Oh, that's better.
Yeah. Remix.
Oh. Where's the beat? Is the beat coming?
Yeah. Where my dog's at? Where my dog's at?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Pink eye from me dog! Woof woof, here we go! New track! Grime! Where grime singers? My dog's on pingers! Quite loud! I'm yelling in the crowd! Got pink eye! Me dog gave me the stink eye! Now I'm looking like PewDiePie! Pink background! Me eye! All scratchy and red! Frenchy's dead! Dead handsome! Got a pink monobrow, pink mustache, pink eye. Help me, guy. Frenchy with the verse. Here we go.
My friend Tom got his dog shit on his face. He did it in public. His girl says you're a disgrace.
Yeah.
They were at the park and his dog wanted to shit. He pulled out his face and said, hey, here you gotta sit.
Sty in the eye. Makes me want to cry. Not gonna lie. Feeling quite shy. Don't want to go outside. Got pink eye. Got pink eye. Got pink eye. Beautiful.
It was cutting out some of your verses for me, so hopefully it recorded well. It was just my
Who knows?
problems. Who knows?
It sounded like, was your dog barking in that track, or was that?
No, you were just in the zone,
Fuck.
bro. I think you were just in the fucking
lost
zone.
it.
We're going to get into some stories, guys. Have you seen the milk crate challenge, Tomas?
I have. It is quite amusing. So basically, for those who haven't seen it, which I'm sure most people have, it's basically you make like a pyramid of milk crates, and the idea is you see kind of how you can climb over the top without it all falling down, and you kind of make it taller as you go if you're brave.
Yeah, you're not allowed to touch it with your hands. I don't remember exactly what the traditional one is, whether it's 5 at the top or 6. It's a lot, but and you see it as they get to the very top one. So they're walking up like stairs that go up and down.
Yep.
They always start wobbling, and they try to wait for it. They're waiting for it, and they fucking eat it.
I was seeing a lot on TikTok of like the same setting where there's like 100 people in a circle around people doing it, and you'd see like a really fat guy going up and you're just like, oh, he's going to eat shit, and they always do. Almost always.
I'm watching one now. It's 2 chicks actually holding hands together trying to do it, which is not in the spirit of the challenge. It looks to be 6 crates high. Oh, no, here they go. See ya. Oh! And the worst part is, so this first one, white shirt, from 6 crates high, flat on her back she fell. Because her legs flew out under her, straight flat on her back. Lucky she got just grass, though. But she's not used to taking a fall like that. Then the other one, she stays up for a bit. Oh, tailbone on the top of a crate. Oh, fuck, it is so funny.
That's the risk, yeah. Some people fall, and then the crates are on their side, and they get a bit of like side action into the crate, and it looks quite painful.
Look up crate challenge, because it's a fucking lol. That should literally be the whole Jackass movie.
Just
them doing
yeah, I
the
like
crate
that.
challenge. I would watch that.
It gets funnier because they're older now, so they can break hips and shit.
The milk crate challenge. Do you think it should have been banned or not, Tom?
I think the people doing it, I'm happy with them getting hurt. So for me, it shouldn't be banned. I don't recommend children do it, but I want to see adults getting hurt.
Definitely. And I think it's actually important to keep that stuff up, because you need to show kids, like, look, if you do stuff, you will get hurt, like these idiots.
And it's like, if you're smart, you go, let's do the crate challenge, but you get your friends to do it so they get hurt.
There you go. And even if you see it and you want to do it, I'd say at the age of 14 is the best time to try to do that. As you were saying, you're less likely to break a bone. You're invincible at that fucking age.
That's
You're
the
not breaking
opposite.
a hip.
That's the opposite of what I was saying, actually.
Well, you're saying the old people are more likely to break bones.
Yeah, old people.
So then the kids should be trying the milk crate challenge because they can't get hurt. They're invincible.
Okay. I guess they've got, they weigh less fall to the ground, less weight behind them. I don't know.
I guarantee every high school kids would have done that. Like, me and the boys would have been straight on that challenge.
For sure.
Just eating it.
That would have been the funnest fucking recess ever. If you went to the back of the canteen, stole all the milk crates. That shit was so fun in school. That stupid shit.
Oh, stealing anything. Yo, my mum sent me a picture the other day. She's okay. So the text comes up first because the picture took a while to get through. She's like, "Do you want this, or we write to put it out for council cleanup?"
What was it?
Okay, what was it? Street sign, 50 kilometers on it. Full big rectangular street sign. So me or my brother would have racked it one night walking home because, we used to go out and steal signs. You get like a spanner or something. You can be able to take them off. Yeah. Kept it in the house, fucking years. Forgot it at the back of the cupboard. She thinks I might want it. I'm like, bless you, Mum. But
that's funny. And I don't know if you can just put that out for council pickup. They technically own it. You probably shouldn't be advertising that you stole it.
No, I think it's doing the right thing. I think she'll get a reward.
How many people have been murdered?
We've been looking for this one.
All these people in Wollongong have been murdered on a certain road because everyone's going 80 because Frenchy took the 50 side. All these kids have just been mowed down, but Frenchy thinks their bones don't break, so it's fine.
Or my brother. Or my brother did it. We're not sure. We both used to take signs.
She messaged you.
But what's the difference between stealing that and witches' hats? Traffic cones.
Yeah, they're both not ideal.
They're both hilarious. No, they're both funny.
What you do, you steal stop signs and just cause chaos.
Yeah, that's funny. What about if you, like a stop sign, you white out the letter S as a top sign, so like girls have to give you top on it.
Okay, that's interesting.
Thoughts?
I wonder if that works.
Yeah, I think it would.
Everything's funnier coming from you with a pink monobrow, I must say.
I feel like I can get away with a lot more.
I think it suits you. I think it
looks good. Yeah, I'm thinking that.
Yeah. What else we got?
Okay, let's go to the next one. Bridezilla invoice. There's always some sort of wedding Bridezilla one that pops up and goes viral. We're going to determine whether it was a Bridezilla or whether she just did the right thing.
All right. I'll read it for you.
You got it.
A pissed off wedding guest has gone viral on Reddit for sharing a bill they received from a bride after not showing up to the wedding. Oh, I kind of love that energy.
Ooh, this is interesting.
The invoice of $331 was sent to the guest, billed under wedding reception dinner no-show. This invoice is being sent to you because you confirmed seats at a wedding reception during the final head count. The amount above is the cost of your individual seats. Because you didn't call or give proper notice that you wouldn't be in attendance, this amount is what you owe for paying for your seats in advance. You can either pay Zelle or PayPal. Please reach out to us and let us know which payment method works. I kind of love it.
Is spicy. That would be a Fire Judge Judy episode.
Oh, so good.
What do you think?
I kind of get it.
You're for her?
I reckon I'm for her because it's so dog. Like, it is expensive, and it's like we chose to invite you, and you said you were coming. We could have invited a random for banter, just like a random off the street. We could have got someone from Airtasker to make conversation, and you just wasted.
Maybe someone from Make a Dish.
Yeah, true.
They want to bring in a new dish they've learned how to make. That callback was never going to work. I don't know. It's because, like, usually I would be on the side of the person not showing up, but I do show up to wedding receptions. They're fun. It's free food. I think it obviously depends why they didn't show up.
I agree. That is a big consideration. If it was
What if they were a suicide bomber?
Okay.
Okay, stay with me. Mm-hmm. They had the bomb on. They were supposed to go to the wedding reception and blow everyone up to destroy the infidels. And they were like, you know what? I'm just not going to go. I don't feel like it's right. Also, I've got a few more episodes of World War II in colour to get through. I've got a lot to live for at the moment. I don't actually want any virgins. Whatever. They're like, you know what? I'm not going to go. I'm not going to go suicide bomb, blow everyone up at the wedding.
That's probably okay.
That's probably fair.
That's
and then she's
fine.
fucking sending them a bill for $300.
Well, then the bomb's
like, what the fuck? Do you understand what I just did for you? I say,
well, I reckon you've got the right to strap it back on.
Even
you've got debts to clear.
Strap it back on.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Even like, because there's a lot of reason to not show up. What if it's the handsy uncle? And he's like, you know what? I don't want to get handsy. Like, I saw the wedding. I'm not going to go to reception.
But why didn't you say you weren't coming when you first received it?
Oh, it's a bit hard to send a text message saying, hey, I'm going to get a bit handsy if I come tonight.
I was actually at a wedding. I was at a wedding and a guy came to the church and then he was like, oh, I've actually got a party to go to, and left before the dinner. So they had the place set for him and everything. I was like, that's pretty dog. Like, to go to a party? It is a party, a wedding.
Yeah. Sorry. Does it record differently if you press live, Tom?
What are you talking about?
It's not like coming up like... it doesn't matter. The recording's been weird. Do you know what I'm saying?
This isn't our first rodeo, bro.
No, don't worry about it. I'll just delete this bit. Well, I'm looking at the time next to recording and saying 11 seconds.
That's not good.
Nah, that's not good.
Have you been recording?
Yes, it's all on recording. But it's just like maybe something to do when I clicked live. It started recording like a live version or something like that.
I don't know, man.
Should be right. Anyway. Okay, we'll move on to the story. What have we got next? I just thought this was a shitty pedestrian headline. You'll probably like it, to be honest. No one knew. Jordan Peterson, every problematic man's wet dream, has decided to weigh in on Aussie lockdowns. You can't fucking ride that pedestrian, can you?
Why?
I don't think he is every problematic man's wet dream.
You like him, obviously.
I think Pauline Hanson would be.
Do you like this guy?
Oh, yeah, I like him. He's interesting. He's a really smart dude.
I think it's because he's very right-wing. And
Neil really likes him too. Neil's the one.
Neil's very right-wing. That's probably why.
Well, he's just like he raised very good points. He just talks a lot, but like, it's funny how pedestrian, like, we don't like this person. Just so you all know, if you do, you're problematic. It's like, well, that's not necessarily true.
It's kind of on brand for them because they're always like that. They always write shitty headlines.
Sucks. Speaking of people who fucking suck, look at the next story, Tom. Number 5.
Oh yeah, I saw some stuff, but I didn't see it. So James Corden, who gives me bad vibes. Like, I've seen clips of him being a bit of a dick before.
He fucking sucks. I think we're getting to the point when we need to have a serious consideration. Who is worse, Corden or Fallon?
Because Corden was in a show that I like. What was it called? It was like an English drama that ran. Oh, Gavin and Stacey. It ran for years, and it was actually really funny. And he was just acting in that, obviously. So he was likable in that, but he seems like a bit of a...
Well, I told you I didn't mind him initially because I thought he was gay.
Why would that make you decide?
I don't know. But I'm like, oh, he's a bit flamboyant. Good to have a gay host on late night TV. Do you know what I mean? Like, okay, I'll go with it. He's doing his singing. You know what I mean? Like, he's a bit flamboyant. He is. Okay,
that's fine.
And I was like, okay, late night TV needs a gay host. That's good. Good to have a bit diverse. Yeah. He's English. And then it comes out that he's straight and he's married. I'm like, well, he's just a fuckhead then, isn't he?
I don't think it came out. I think you just didn't know it. I don't think he had it coming out as straight.
I think he did. I think he had to.
He had a gender reveal of his sexuality and it was rainbow.
I think he did, to be honest. No, but look at this, okay? So this is the sort of shit. He's done a flash mob in the middle of the street stopping traffic. We have to seriously talk about he might be worse than Jimmy Fallon. A Cinderella flash mob. He's in a rat costume, a little onesie. He's looking like a sex pest. Can we say that right now?
He looks like he smells.
Yes. And they stopped traffic. There was some other celebrities in it. Idina Menzel, Billy Porter, Camila Cabello, and they just dance around cars. It's not even an organised flash mob where they do the same fucking dance.
That's the only flash mob I like. That only counts as a flash mob to me if it's in time. Otherwise, it's just a bunch of idiots.
Bro, it's like literally like the Extinction Rebellion flash mob. It's just a bunch of fucking cunts showing up and ruining everyone's day. I'm watching the video now. He just fucking pelvis thrusted at the car window. Yep. You can see his little mouse dong. Oh, you can't actually see anything, but...
And it's funny because flash mobs have been dead for about 20 years, right? 15 years?
They might have had some choreography, but not in that bit. He went off script just to thrust at a... Yeah, they've been dead for at least 15 years, yeah.
What would you prefer? What would you like to see as a flash mob, Frenchy? If we were to hold a flash mob, we get everyone to show up and we do some kind of big flash mob stunt, what would you like to see a lot of? What type of theme? What do you want us to do? Let's hear it.
And it's got to be legal stuff, yeah?
See, it's up to you. This is Frenchy's world.
I think if we're doing throwback flash mobs, I would like everyone coming from like a late night club like a Revs. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's proper late night, actually. That's probably too... Anyway, I like a lot of people gurning.
Mm-hmm, that's
at
good.
Sort of 10 a.m. Mate, no, 8 a.m. No, 7 a.m.
Yeah.
6 a.m. People are driving to work.
Yep.
Flash mob. Okay. Heaps of people gurning straight out the club, and they're like, people in the cars going to work are scared. They're like, oh, look at these fucking gurners. Everyone's capped up. They walk down the street. They can't get past the street. Let's say we're doing the street. Out comes Red Foo.
Okay.
Holding a boombox.
I like it.
And he presses play and he goes, every day I'm shuffling. Everyone starts shuffling at once.
That's
exact
cool.
same shuffle. That is so sick.
That is cool. And they're all gurning at the same time, huh?
Oh, yeah, you have to be proper high. You have to be maybe so high you can't shuffle even.
Is everyone...
I'd allow that.
What are they wearing? What type of vibe are we going? All Red Foo style? Like all clothing like Red Foo?
Good question. I think it's got to start as normal club gear because we got to fake the flash dance.
Yep.
And then what would be? Yeah, I think we'd want something like maybe some nightmare fuel. Do you know what I mean? So I'm thinking they've all got their skin painted green. They're wearing long sleeve jeans, skin painted green underneath.
Okay.
They rip it off. Red Foo goes, every day I'm shuffling. They rip it off, rip away clothes. Green. Completely green. Naked.
Okay.
Naked. Put on a Grinch mask. And then they all start shuffling at the same time.
And then they go, Willy, 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 Willy. Yeah.
I think there could be some Willy Willies.
Yeah, I like that. That's cool.
Do you have any ideas for flash mobs?
Yeah, I like that kind of twist. I reckon maybe like a walk of shame. So there's like heaps of chicks carrying their heels, wearing like last night's clothes, like their makeup, like they've slept in it. And people are like, oh, there seem to be a lot of girls walking at this intersection on walk of shames. And then maybe like WAP comes on or something and they all start doing the WAP. But there's men dressed as women as well.
Yeah.
And then there's like a DJ scratch, right? Like a whoop. They rip off their clothes, painted green, Grinch mask.
Yes, now we're back. What about like a heaps lame flash mob, Tom? So like let's say Bondi icebergs, like the lap pool. Yeah. Everyone's in the pool, a few people waiting around. Flash mob all at the same time. Fishermen, they pull out a fishing rod and just pop it in the pool and start fishing. Heaps lame
real hooks.
Ones. Yeah.
Real hooks, though?
Lures.
So it's like lures. Hurting people.
Oh, yeah, but it's a flash mob.
Okay, yeah. No, I'm on board.
It's a flash mob.
Harpoon guns.
Yeah.
No, too far.
Okay.
So we don't like James Corden. Is that our update? I wish I knew the clip.
He's worse than Fallon? Do we think he's worse than Fallon? I think he's getting up there.
Well, I think that's up to you because you've got the biggest Fallon hate out of both of us.
Well, it's just the way Fallon interviews and just laughs at jokes that are shit. But he is an alcoholic. Do you know what I mean? And
that gives him character. I reckon that gives him more depth.
The thing of carpool karaoke, okay, starts off probably with a few artists he generally fucking loves, and he knows all their songs. He's singing. He's having a good time. He's done maybe 19 seasons of that. He doesn't like all the songs he's fucking singing. He's faking that shit. He's as fake as
definitely.
He's as fake as Fallon.
You kind of have to be.
He's learning the songs the night before. That's fucking trash. I want him to drive with the Red Hot Chili Peppers going, I'm going to be honest, I only know Scar Tissue and the other ones, but you just fucking go. You just fucking do what you
I like
do.
that.
Do you know what I mean? Don't fucking fake it.
Have you seen those behind-the-scene photos of how they actually do carpool karaoke?
Oh, it's a car attached to a truck or something?
Yeah, like it's like getting towed.
Yeah. I've seen that.
It's pretty...
Okay, moving on. Have you heard of Wisconsin, Tom?
I have.
Where is it?
America.
Someone's paid attention in geography class.
I watch documentaries now.
Do you know what it's famous for?
I've already forgot what it was called, Wisconsin. It is famous for whiskers, the cat food.
I believe that is correct. I think you're right. Maybe also cheese, and maybe also the Green Bay Packers. That's a guess, though. It seems pretty rural, though. I will say this, because at a McDonald's in Wisconsin, there was a car. It's like a normal-looking fucking car. Looks like a fucking Magna or a sedan or some shit like that.
Okay.
It's a sedan. In the back of this car, going through drive-through McDonald's, with its head up to the passenger seat, is a cow.
Okay.
This is a car with a roof, guys. This is not a big car. It's actually waiting for McDonald's, which I think is fucking rude, that they're going to go order fucking dead cow on a burger.
Maybe he's having a job interview. Seeing if he's got that premium beef.
It's legitimately fucking hilarious. It's just a cow inside a car looking out the window like a fucking human.
You sure it's not just an American?
Sorry?
You sure it's just not an American?
I don't know. I haven't been to Wisconsin, so apparently the man driving the car. Oh yeah,
I'm watching the video. It's just chilling.
Actually, so it's a calf, but it's a big calf standing up, or maybe it's on the seat. He reckons there was actually 3 calves in the back, but 2 were lying down.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Why?
So he purchased them at an auction on the state fair, and then on the way home, he's like, fuck, all this mooing's made me hungry.
That's fucked up.
Stopped in at Macca's.
At least if your coffee was too hot, you could just reach back and put some more milk in it.
Oh.
A little top up.
That's so funny. Then you're like, oh, wait, that's the bull.
Sweet and salty is pretty good, though.
Sweet and salty.
All right, next story. Man tragically dies after using glue to seal off penis.
Is that a tragedy?
What the fuck? A man tragically lost his life after finding himself in a sticky situation during a drug-fueled sexual encounter with his girlfriend.
Some tragedies are less tragic than others. Let's just say that.
Reportedly applied epoxy adhesive to his manhood as a substitute for protection. Oh, are you serious?
Oh, to stop her getting pregnant, because then he can't come out. Then that's genius in a way.
Is it?
Yeah. He's like, I want to fuck her. No matter what happens, we're having sex.
Oh,
but
no.
No matter what happens, she can't get pregnant. So what does he do? Super glue in the pee hole. That makes the most sense to me.
After taking drugs, they decide to use strong glue to seal off.
What the fuck drugs are they on? Sorry to
his
interrupt
private
you.
parts during intercourse to avoid pregnancy, according to an unnamed senior blah, 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 city police officer, who said the pair also mixed whitener with the epoxy to inhale it for a kick. Oh, so they were sniffing it and getting high while sealing up his cock.
Well, that makes more sense if it's already out. Do you know what I mean? Or if they pop down to Bunnings to get some fucking super glue. But if they're already out sniffing it, actually, it doesn't make any sense. I'm trying to go on a bat for him. For this.
I mean, I guess if you was uncircumcised, you could glue the tip closed and it might work, and then you could just get circumcised once you've come. It's like a really painful condom.
Oh yeah, I think surely you could use that glue to make an actual condom.
That's smarter. You could glue, like, I don't know, 2 bits of plastic together. I don't know.
All this is the butthole. Like, if pregnancy is all he's worried about.
Yeah, get her to fuck you in the ass. That makes sense.
The glue ended up damaging the man's organs, causing him to die of organ failure.
Fuck.
I thought he exploded, I'm going to be honest.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
I thought it glued it up, and then he tried to pee or something, forgetting. Because a little bit of cum, I reckon your dick can handle it in the shaft. But if you pee, boom, it's going to fill up like a water balloon. Explosion.
Yeah, it's like a like a bomb imploding. It'd be a mess. Like when you put Mentos in a Pepsi and close the lid, I reckon it'd be like that.
That's a visual. At least that comes out. Multiple organ failure. You must put a bit of glue down there.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I reckon you can get away with, like, at least a thumbful without getting multiple organ failure.
That's fucked.
Oh, that's great. That's commitment for, like... I tell you, like, it's a compliment to her, though, isn't it?
Yeah, she was... Or the drugs. Compliment to the drugs.
Yeah, I'd say maybe more the drugs.
Maybe the drugs he was on was just heaps of Viagra and, like, horny goat weed and shit.
But, imagine a pussy that good... that you'll seal up your own dick to fuck it.
Maybe she used a bit of the glue to make herself extra tight.
I think that's a good idea too.
There we go.
She's fine. She is fine.
All right, here's another story for you. Lockdown has been tough on love, but not as tough as the Belgian woman who has been banned from her local zoo. Zoo bans woman having an affair with a chimpanzee.
Oh, what? Why would she go for a married chimpanzee? Wouldn't she pick a single one?
That's funny. They do say a lot of romances and start in the workplace. And if you work in a zoo, well, if you're going to fall in love, at least a chimpanzee is probably one of the closer ones to a human.
How many times would you have to go to the zoo to fall in love with the chimp? I feel like first time you go, you'd be like, oh, that was a cool chimp. Or that was probably my favourite exhibit. You go back a couple months later with some friends. You get the same glance. You're like, yo, he remembered me. That was cute of him. I'm going to call him Samuel. Then you go back. Just again, maybe some nieces and nephews. Samuel runs up to meet you going, hello. You're like, oh, Samuel, that was cute.
Introduces you to the family. Like, and she's like, he's jacked as well. You know, those... Chimpanzees are jacked.
Bro. They jacked, bro.
And they could protect you if they didn't kill you. A woman in... Okay, it's the same thing. I'll read it anyway. A woman in Belgium has been banned from her local zoo after developing a bond with one of the chimpanzees, preventing him from bonding with other chimps. Oh, so she was cock-blocking him.
Oh, no. Well, what she was doing was she was being a clingy girlfriend. So they're trying to get him to bond with other chimps. The bros are like, yo, we're going to throw poo at the rhinos. And she's like, no, you promised you'd watch a movie with me.
You said you wouldn't throw poo anymore. Yeah, they always do that.
Yeah, bro, because he sounded like he was a lad before he met her. And then I guess she just monopolized all his time.
Oh, here we go. This answers your question. A 38-year-old chimpanzee at the Antwerp Zoo each week for the past 4 years. So she's been visiting it for a long time. It doesn't matter.
Timmermans has been visiting Cheetah. No one wants to know the name.
No one wants to know the name. I love that animal and he loves me. Did you ask him?
That's kind of...
Did you get verbal consent?
It's 2021, Addy. It's 2021.
Yeah, dude.
If you're gonna fuck a chimp, you better get verbal consent.
What do you reckon the hottest animal at a zoo is?
Which zoo? Like Taronga?
Taronga.
Good question. I guess you got to go like a big animal with a big dick.
That does make sense.
Like
If you're gonna go like interspecies, you want to make it worth
you
it.
want that dong, yeah. You don't want something like I could have just got this at the local pub.
Yeah, you want to go something that's the opposite of what a human is, really. Like a fucking, I don't know, an armadillo or something.
Oh, you're thinking full opposite. You're not going to go similar.
No.
How many of our conversations end in bestiality?
A lot.
Or begin?
All right, next article. Sydney shopper surprised as snake slithers out of a spice rack. That is spicy. Tell you that for free.
Oh, hello.
The spicy snake was discovered by Helena Alati in the spice aisle of a Woolworths. That's scary. Coincidentally, Alati is a wildlife rescuer. That seems suspicious. And
keep reading.
Former volunteer snake catcher, and recognized that the snake was a diamond python. She knew it was non-venomous as it was protruding and flicking its tongue. That means it wants... That's a fuckboy snake.
You know how some firefighters start their own fires because they want to be the hero and they're like, things burning? She 100% put that snake in the store.
100%.
The first one who sees the snake is a former snake catcher.
Yeah.
Yo, we fucking cracked this.
We cracked that case. We're on the case again.
At the spice rack.
At the spice rack. Meet you.
A lot of you said
the
the snake must
rack.
have been there for a few hours, told 7 News. It was almost like he was asking me to take him outside.
I'm a slippery snake.
Probably
Take me outside.
Take me outside.
I'm just a slippery snake.
I'm a slippery little serpent. Take me outside. Take me outside. Take me outside. I'm a little slippery snake.
Another good out of context clip.
I'm a little slippery snake. I want to be taken outside.
All right, let's go on to our quick hitters.
Let's do it. Let's finish it off with some quick hitters, guys. Thanks for a lovely podcast. We're not going to spin the wheel again, so we can tell you one thing you may have just missed.
Ooh.
There is a spicy new word on there. What the fuck are they?
What are you
Wheel
talking?
on there.
Item on the wheel.
Item on the wheel. Tom goes, before we start the podcast, go get an egg from the fridge. So we both have an egg, and we're going to do something with it maybe next week. We'll,
to be honest, because I sit where I sit to do this podcast, I've got all Tonya's like makeup shit ready. I thought it was one of those beauty blenders. I forgot it was an egg because they look the fucking same. Where is one?
Oh, that where you dab on the puff. You dab on the foundation or some shit.
Yeah, I thought it was one for a second. I'm glad I didn't fucking just break it. Anyway.
Okay, quick hitters. What compliment do people give you the most?
That's a tough one. I ain't out here getting many compliments.
I get like, damn, your dick hole is wide.
Okay. It looks like it's... I remember you willied me once, and it looked like it was screaming. Like,
yeah, well, now I know the super glue thing. I'll be able to hopefully fix that. Also, people say, I like how you don't give a fuck about your teeth, which is cool. Compliment.
Do people actually say that?
No, they don't. They think it.
Once the best compliment I got was from a fan. It was at University of Sydney, and he came up to me and he goes, "You are much more beautiful in person." A man called me beautiful.
That is awesome.
That was the best one I've ever got.
That is awesome. I get you're taller in person, which is similar.
Yeah, I get...
Height is beauty.
That's it. What word would you add to the dictionary if you could? What would it mean?
This is very easy. There's a word that's used pretty commonly. It's called Tom Strong.
Tom Strong.
It means a big-headed pedophile.
Okay.
It's like, well, that teacher was a real Tom Strong.
Okay, that's interesting.
Willy Willy as one word, and it means to be the life of the party. He was a big Willy Willy, wasn't he?
I like that one.
Yeah. You got any words?
One is pink mono. I go, it's where you're smiling so hard that it looks like your eyebrows join. That's called pink mono.
Pink mono. I like it. I like it. How'd you think of that?
I don't know. It just came to me for some reason.
Okay. Was that any more, or are you done?
I'm done. I couldn't think of anything good for that one.
What product would you refuse to promote?
I didn't quite understand this question.
I've got it. If you want some help.
Yeah.
Easy. Cabbage Patch dolls.
Why's that?
I don't like cabbage or dolls.
But these are babies.
I'm not
that
promoting.
Instead of
I'm not
growing
promoting
in the
something if I don't like fucking cabbage, am I? Another product I will not promote. Chris Brown's boxing class.
True.
If he starts a gym and he's like, yo, I need people to promote my boxing gym, probably I'm going to steer clear of that one.
Yeah, I actually went to his boxing gym and like the boxing bags were really skinny.
No,
it was weird.
No.
That was weird.
No.
Like, I don't want my boxing bags to cry. Why do they keep crying? Frenchy has left the screen.
Out of context, Tom Frenchy, don't clip that one. Let me save Tom from himself.
My joke there, Frenchy, before that joke was I didn't understand the question because I promote everything.
Oh, got you.
That was the joke.
Sorry, I cut in on you. Sorry,
yeah.
I cut in
That's
on
all
you.
right. That's all right.
Would you refuse to promote? Yeah, I got you. Would there be anything you'd refuse to promote?
Yeah, for sure.
So you literally did Viagra and penis, heaps of penis pills. I feel like that would be...
I'm fine to promote that. People need to get their rocks off. I wouldn't promote something that was...
One Nation?
I wouldn't promote One Nation. No.
You don't want Australia to be One Nation.
That's right. I like the divide.
Yeah, there you go.
Would you rather go to the grocery store in your underwear or go to the beach nude?
Beach nude.
Really?
Yeah, I'm getting to that age, bro, where I might as well get used to it. It's kind of like I've started playing golf, not because I enjoy it, but I know everyone's going to be doing it soon, all my mates. Do you know what I mean? And you want to be good early at it, whereas soon we're all going to be going to the beach naked together, tan in the gooch. So I'm like...
No, we're not. We're never...
No, it's a nudist beach. It's not just fucking Bondi Beach, bro.
We're never doing that. But that does make sense, because I feel like if I've ever been to a nudist beach, it is guys who look like you. There's no women. There's just a bunch of Frenchies walking around, very tanned, very terrifying. That's funny.
What about you?
I'd go to the grocery store and I'd walk straight up to the person working and I'd go, what aisle are your pants in? And then we'd get a good laugh. And then I go, all right, I'm going to go shopping now. Like break the ice?
That'd work. You'd get away with that. No, you'd definitely get away with the underwear one at a supermarket. Would you rather have uncontrollable gas for an entire month or wet yourself at work?
Oh, I mean...
It's easy.
I'm going to go with gas. What are you thinking?
Wet yourself at work. And I'm not even going to cop out and say I work from home, I do YouTube videos, whatever. I'm saying on stage, I'll wet myself and have uncontrollable gas.
Will you do it on this upcoming tour? If I fart the whole tour?
It doesn't seem as funny doing it on purpose. Well, I've already wet the bed, and that's where I do my best work.
True.
Hey-yo.
True.
Yeah, man, fuck. I've got these nice light pants that would show it very well.
Yeah, you need some nice grey trackies. I reckon that'd pop.
I kind of feel like it has to be accidental because I don't like planning my crowd clips. So if I accidentally wear my pants, so be it. I'll riff it. But if I'm planning it, it's not as cool.
What if you don't necessarily plan it, but you scull upwards of 5 litres on stage throughout your set? Like you're just getting too hydrated.
Yeah, okay, I like that. Or just get hammered.
Or you wear one of those camel packs on stage, and while you're telling jokes, you're getting some sweet water.
Or I'll pop a little hole in the super glue and it'll just start leaking out.
I feel like that'd be a nice little addition to a stand-up set, a little camel pack. People would be so confused if you're just like hydrating while telling jokes.
And never referencing something on stage.
It's so funny.
Not
So
for the
funny.
Audience, but for like us. Last question. Would you rather make out of your celebrity crush or get paid $5,000?
So for this one, here's what I'm thinking. I'm going to take the 5,000, but I'm going to go onto Cameo. I'm going to pay Beverly Mitchell $60, and I'm going to tell her that I need her to make out with the camera, and then I'm going to get the best of both worlds and save money.
Yo, that's some Gary Vee shit, bro.
I'm going to invest the rest in stocks.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking along similar lines to you, but reverse.
Okay.
So I'm going to choose to make out my celebrity crush.
Ooh.
No, think about this.
Who is it?
Make out of Kerry Ann Kennelly on air on her little morning show.
Oh.
Yeah. You think I won't be able to sell a tour after that? Already sold out, bro.
Bro, we need to do some kind of fucking audience drive to get you on Kerry Ann Kennelly. That would be
I'll
amazing.
get a gig on Home and Away after that, bro. Home and Away will see that, be like, yo, this guy's got it. He's a river boy.
Bro, we need to start trying to get on morning shows. That would be the funniest shit. Have you seen clips of like Bobby Lee on like morning shows in like regional American towns? It's so good.
I'm gonna Google it because I fucking love Bobby Lee.
It's so funny.
Google it.
It's so good.
I'm gonna Google that.
He just like tries to kiss him and stuff and make him really uncomfortable. Yeah, it was before the Me Too movement, but it's funny as fuck.
I definitely will enjoy laughing at that, but I will not admit to it.
No, but you and Kerry Ann Kennelly are going to make sweet love on live TV.
Yeah.
Oh, would you go on this show? I just did a video about it, all right? It's a real show. It's called Sex Box. It sounds like an idea we would come up with on this podcast. So it's simple. Couples who are going through a rough time get to come on this live TV show. There's a panel of experts on relationships, and there's also a big box on stage with a bed in it. The couple go live with a live studio audience, and they have sex, and then they come out of the box with everyone waiting, and then they talk about what sex they did on the box and answer all different questions.
Oh, but they don't watch.
No, they can't watch, but they do know how long it goes for because they go in the box and come out.
Can they hear?
No.
Oh, well, yeah, I'd go on that. That'd be a fucking piece of piss.
And then they come out and they're like, what type of sex did you have in the box and stuff? And it's so funny, man.
Okay, that'd be... Can you bring in like a backpack full of stuff?
I'd like to think so.
Okay, here's what you need. Okay, apart from super glue, obviously.
Obviously.
You go in there with the missus. Mm-hmm. You want to impress the judges,
absolutely.
Don't you? Like, we make jokes, oh yeah, 5 seconds, get in, get out. No, we're gonna rock their world. And the whole nation's watching too. Mm-hmm. So firstly, you're gonna need a water. Okay?
Oh, camel pack. You got the camel pack on.
Camel pack. So you're going to wait in there for a certain amount of time, and then when you come out, good session. You want it believable, so like, I guess a long believable session would be, 8 minutes?
Yep.
No, let's say 50. Let's say 50 minutes. Let's say let's say we do it 4 times, okay? You need water to make yourself sweaty.
Yep.
Okay, firstly, you need to come out sweaty, panting. You got to look flushed. Next thing you need, okay, and stay with me for this. I guess you don't need it, but like knuckle dusters. Okay.
Okay.
And you get your girl's permission before it.
Okay.
She stands up, you find the back of her knees, bang, punch him. 1, 2. Actually, no, maybe just cork. Maybe you go thigh and you just cork her. So she come out, she's walking funny. They're like, oh damn. Okay.
Okay.
She does the same to you. You're walking funny too. And now they're like, what the fuck is going on where they're both walking funny? Next thing you need, carrot.
Okay.
You come out, carrot sticking out your butthole. They're like, whoa, they're into some wild shit.
And you're eating one carrot. You're eating one.
And you're eating another
one in
carrot.
the asshole. I think this was from one of the videos we did, but she's got the scrunicorn on, a dildo on her head.
Oh, I like that. I like that, yeah.
And she's also wearing a strap on. And then you've got a strap on your head as well. So they're like, fuck, who fucked who? What got fucked? Where'd they get fucked?
Why is she wearing the strap on if you got the carrot? That's all. I guess mouth. Okay.
Different size, different texture.
They don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. I like that.
You've got to come out hard as well. Like you could keep going, but you decided to stop because the audience have somewhere to be.
Okay. Here's another move you do. You each get one of the judges' face tattooed on your back.
Okay.
Yep. Also tattoo cum on their face.
Tattoo or put some on there? Some of the fresh load.
Yeah, it'd probably have to be real. You know what? Real.
And they're not judges, Frenchy. They don't hold up scorecards.
They're not judges?
No.
I did this competition all wrong.
Yeah.
What do you mean they're not judges?
They're counselors. Like sexologists and stuff. They're not like Simon Cowell's not there and he's not like, that was the most terrible session I've ever watched.
They should do that with like the lads and the girls. So one couple comes out and all the lads give them feedback. And then the other couple comes out, all the girls give them feedback. Do you know what I mean? Because I feel like the girls' question would be heaps like, what positions did you do? Blah, blah, blah. How to make you feel? Blah, blah, all this sort of stuff. And the lads would just be like, you, fuck yeah.
I reckon another option, kind of a spin-off of The Voice. So the judges can't watch, but they can hear. And the audience can watch. So, like, they can only hear the clapping of the cheeks. And they've got to judge the performance on the audio aspects.
That is fucking brilliant.
And if it sounds hot, they can turn around and watch.
That is so good.
And if it sounds nasty, they can be like, that sounds nasty. I'm going to keep...
We have to act that out right now. Do you want to be the judge or do you want to be someone performing?
I'll perform.
On stage?
I'll perform.
Okay, I'm going to turn around.
Okay. Zip. Hiya! Hiya!
He's into it. Are you turning? No, mate.
Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy?
I like that.
I'm your captain now.
I've turned. I'm the captain now. To go out to 10 on that. Oh,
that is a good show.
By himself.
Yeah, he's just a guy.
Man by himself in the mirror.
That would be a good show. That should be a Pornhub original.
Yo, whoever writes down the list of shows we come up with, pop that on it too, because
if you make that a Pornhub original, me and Frenchy will be the judges who turn around. Imagine that. That'd be the sickest show to host.
Yeah, me, you, and Kerry Ann Kennelly.
Yes, I love that.
Yeah, perfect. Okay, we've just finished off this episode with a Pornhub original, guys. What was it called again? Sorry. What was the actual show called?
The actual show was called Sex Box.
Sex Box. Okay, so we need sex voice. The voice, so you do the root. No, what would you do? Something like that, okay?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Sex voice.
The clap them cheeks.
The sex voice. Or do you bang better than a fifth grader? No, not that. No, I didn't mean it like that. I'm trying to think of reality puns. Sex idol. I don't know. We'll get there.
So you think you can clap them cheeks? It's really long.
So you think you can clap? Yeah, and then brackets them cheeks. Yeah, you've done it.
Yeah.
You've done it, Tom. You've done it.
All right, guys. Thanks for listening to another riveting, informative, Pulitzer Prize-winning episode. Tune in next week, same time, same place.
Also, tell a friend, guys. We've realised we dropped off the charts for a little bit because it's hard. We can't get the great clips because we're not together. They don't pop on our socials.
Before we go, we have a sponsor this episode.
Do we? We're still going to do it right at the end.
Yep, let's still do it.
I don't think that you're supposed to do it at the end.
Maybe we can cut it back in earlier. Should we do that? But we'll do the read. All right, thanks for listening, guys. We're going to edit it
next week. We'll do it next week.
All right. We'll do it next week.
Okay. See you guys.
See you guys.